And the special thanks goes to the this morning. The unfolding and unveiling of the statue was a very important and significant incident of the morning. 70th this college. This is for my career also, for my life and for the life and career of the university and all who were involved with this particular ceremony today. Think a lot about their practical, how fruitfulness, how they are going to benefit the society, especially society, the students, this profession. They are paying respect to the teachers, to the governors of the institution, and on the other hand, a teacher to choose a career as a teacher or a professor, they in turn to be respected and to be honored by the students they teach in their own various colleges in the field of personnel who are guiding the principles and objectives of the training course, education course of education, who are taking BA or MA courses, and they are trying to be the teachers in their future career. There are a lot of controversies regarding this pathway. The pathway is not on a private institution. There is a skyrocketing fee. They are charging from the students. The classes are not regular. Affiliated with my university, which is a Kabutama Hindu college, which is the brightest star in the galaxy of the education industry. You know, and for the management of this institution for getting a grade, and I'm so honored and so proud to be here. I'm going into the EP, the concurrent says education is always been the policy. All are formulated both by the endeavors and the guidelines of the center. So until and we come across, we have got the glimpse of the guidelines of given by whatever to accept and where or not to be accepted is not yet fully given to us on the form of an notice. Institutions and the colleges, being private or public, are under the main area, the main circumference of the higher education department, their notification, their guidelines, etc., the objectives. We cannot immediately decide what is the course of action to be taken in future or maybe started from this present way. But the one thing is there, as we are working in the educational domain, the more the educational technology is advanced, the more the educational system is digitized. That is the trend of the day. We should penetrate into the digital domain of education. It should be the technology-oriented education, because as teachers, I can well understand that after some time, you will be placed on school to teach the school boys or girls, or in a college to be a lecturer, or a professor in a university. So wherever you are going to teach, you have to take recourse of the digital medium. You have to use your projector, you have to use the video and audio visuals to teach them lessons, and this is the trend of the day. And you have to operate both in online and offline mode. You have to evaluate and computerize your marks on the mark sheet. So all these things are coming after, especially after pandemic has threatened the entire world, including education, also school, colleges retiring. So I think that this is becoming a trend in the future, that education be more and more digitized and reachable to all parts of the country, even the remote area of the different parts of West Bengal also, where people can have access to education through digital mode. It may be through television, also in COVID days. When I was president of higher secondary, then some classes were held in the TV itself, and the tutelage was done from the TV to the students who are attending classes in physics, chemistry, etc. Because they are not attending physically the classrooms. So education is getting more and more digitized, and that is a good sign. But the pupil, they have to attend the school and college and the institution for training and disciplining their minds. It's not that like a movie, you are enjoying education like a movie on the screen. Not that. You have to come to the college, you have to come to the university, you have to learn to pay respect to your teachers, you have to discipline your mind, your behavior, and your sports, your games, your debate, etc. are all assembled in an institution or in a university or in a college. You are participating. Recently, the sports events were going on in this campus. So how can you enjoy sports event without physically coming into the campus? So this is one thing, that you have more and more attendance required to come into the institution and to enjoy education, because education is not only learnable lessons. It is a lesson for sports, it is a lesson for behavior, organized behavioral pattern, it's a lesson for socialization, it's a lesson for paying respect to the seniors, it's a lesson for freshers, it's a lesson for outgoing students, alumni, and such a wholesome lesson. Even the music students who rendered such beautiful music is also enjoyable when it's done in the classroom. So education is something, the span of which, the circumference of education is never ending. There is no area, no limit. It can be across the world, it can be across the region, it can be across the cities, it can be across the local. So education, I think most of the participants here today will be the future leaders in the education domain. You will be the teachers, and you have to teach the next generation, because the next generation, they are our future. I will start with Swamiji's work. I will not enter into any debate regarding education, whether NEP is good or bad, whether NEP should be implemented or not, what part to be accepted, what to be rejected. I will not enter into that. What the government will guide us, what will be the notification served to all the teachers for following up in next course of action in the classroom, in the institution, that will be obeyed, because as citizens and as the rules are binding on us, we have to obey to that. Now the thing is, education is the manifestation of perfection already existing man. Man by themselves and woman by themselves are perfect. But when we are educated, that perfection is reflected. Otherwise, we cannot see where our perfection lies. When we are speaking softly, then education speaks. When we are shouting unnecessarily, then we are not educated. So education is behavior, education is gesture, education is knowledge, education is socialization, education is everything. I will end with some of the most important messages given by there's a Sarvapalli Radhakrishna's portrait lying over there, which we observe on the day of 5th September every year with the Teachers' Day. So you know the role of the teachers in the society. He is the president, ex-president of India, and his birthday is celebrated by the name of Teachers' Day. So how the teachers' role are played inside the country, how educationists are honored and revered in this country is most important when we think about President Ramakrishnan, the philosopher. Now, what Rabindranath said. Rabindranath Tagore believed that the widest road leading to the solution of all our problems is education. সমস্যার সব সমস্যার সমাধান কোথায়? শিক্ষায়. He said, the highest education is that which does not merely give us information. Yes, education is also information. When you search Google, it is also education. You get knowledge. So, the highest education is that which does not merely give us information but makes our life in harmony with others' existence. As children are the future of a nation, it may be said that education is the backbone of the nation. Child education, if you go to a school where the children are getting educated and you become a school teacher, then your role will be child education being extremely important for the progress of the society to make them educated in that. APJ Abdul Kalam stressed on the importance of education when he said, when learning is purposeful, উদ্দেশ্যমূলকভাবে যখন আমরা কোনো কিছু শিখব, creativity blossoms. সৃষ্টিমূলক যে আমাদের মধ্যে যে জিনিসটা আছে সেটা ফুটে বেরোবে, ঠিক আছে? তার জন্য আমাদের কিছু একটা পারপাসফুল এডুকেশন, আমরা যা তা করে নিলাম সেটা এডুকেশন নয়, একটা পারপাসফুল স্টাডি সেটা আমাদের করতে হবে। দেন অনলি ক্রিয়েটিভিটি ব্লসমস। when creativity blossoms, যখন আমাদের সৃষ্টিমূলক কাজকর্মগুলো ফুটে ওঠে তখন কি হয়? থিঙ্কিং ইমানেন্স, আমাদের চিন্তা শক্তিও বেড়ে যায়, কারণ আমি ওটা নিয়ে ভাবছি। থিঙ্কিং ইমানেন্স, when thinking emanates, যখন ভাবনা চিন্তার শক্তি, যেটাকে আমরা মনন বলি, ভালো কথা, এই মনন শক্তি যখন বাড়ে তখন কি হয়? নলেজ ইজ ফুললি লিট, আমাদের যে নলেজ, যে জ্ঞান, তার যে দীপ জ্বালালাম তার সেই দীপ প্রজ্বলিত হয়, ঠিক আছে? when knowledge is lit, আর যখন এই জ্ঞানের দীপ প্রজ্বলিত হয় তখনই কি হয়? ইকোনমি ফ্লারিশেস। আমাদের যে ইকোনমি, যার জন্য আমরা বেঁচে আছি, আমাদের জীবিকা, আমাদের লাইভলিহুড, আমাদের সার্ভাইভাল, সেই ইকোনমি, সেই অর্থনৈতিক যে বেষ্টনী, সেটা আরো মজবুত হয়। So this is what Abdul Kalam, from his real life experience, he said. Now, coming to Albert Einstein, he remarked, the value of education is not the learning of many facts, but the training of the mind to think. Training of the mind to think. ঠিক আছে? মাইন্ডকে ট্রেন করতে হবে কিন্তু। So be it meditation, be it any other way of concentration, you have to make your mind to think, get the soil to grow some seed. Okay? So that is there. Swami Vivekananda wrote, he alone teaches who has something to give, for teaching is not talking, it is communicating. So what do you understand? Teaching is not talking. I talk for an hour, but that talking has got no substance inside. That's meaningless. So you have to communicate. Communicate to your listeners and make them prepare for the next generation teachers. Okay? That's Swami Vivekananda. Who is there for a good teacher? ভালো টিচার কে হবে? A good teacher should be able to help the students to build character and cultivate human values. মূল্যবোধ শেখা, human values. A good teacher is one who will be able to train the students to think. A good teacher is one who will be able to communicate with his students, connect with his students, and who is their friend. এই যেমন তোমরা এখানে যিনি দেবজ্যোতি ছিল, প্রিন্সিপালকে বলো আপনি আসুন, প্রিন্সিপাল চলে এলেন, প্রিন্সিপাল ইজ আ ফ্রেন্ড না, আপনাকে আবার সেকেন্ড টাইম বলতে হবে প্রিন্সিপাল, হি ইজ লাইক আ ফ্রেন্ড, হি ইজ নট আ প্রিন্সিপাল, হি ইজ আ টিচার, হি ইজ আ ফ্রেন্ড, হি ইজ অ্যান অ্যাসোসিয়েট who can exchange the views and minds of the student. He can read the minds of the student. They can express their thoughts to the principal, and that's why he's so popular. Over 12,000 students are here in this college. Why? Because the personality of the principal is friendly. That is also a characteristic of a teacher. It is said that a mediocre teacher tells. Mediocre teacher tells. The good teacher কি করে? Explains. Good teacher explains. The superior teacher demonstrates, একবারে সামনে করে দেখায়, demonstration করে দেখিয়ে দেয়। The good superior teacher and a great teacher, কে বলতে পারবে? Inspires. Yes, right answer. A great teacher inspires. So it's therefore the duty of the teacher to see that his students will become enlightened citizens, to that the nation becomes prosperous, so becomes prosperous, happy and strong. And there I end my speech by saying this. Thank you so much.